But to find contestants truly worthy of representing their region in the search for the ultimate film fanatic, we had to get down to business. We quizzed them.
So why don't you give me 1964?
That's my lady.
Okay. Why don't you give me 1976?
Rocky.
Let's do 1944.
Going my way.
Okay.
We debated them.
I understand that some people find Cooper's vision cold and inaccessible. However, I don't think you can deny the technical craft that's inherent in all his film. And then also, I think the films are moving, but you intellectually, as the audience member, have to do some work. So the fact that you don't like Stanley Kubrick, I think reflects more on you than it does Stanley.
Turns out true film fanatics have some pretty strong opinions.
This man is a plague upon Hollywood. He needs to be stopped. If he was here, I would stab him in the throat with a pencil. His name is Joe Esterhaus. Who's with me?
Tarantino wants to be black.
If you think filming a movie in 3 different colors is genius, I don't know. I mean, I could put 3 different kinds of filters on a camera.
Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking is what, like, Da Vinci was to art.
Jess Franco, the absolute worst hacker who's ever lived. The man has made 300 films and still does not know how to use a focus.
I hate Wizard of Oz.
Some fans even thought name dropping would give them an edge.
Hey, I'm being next to Warren Beatty. And I had to look. Frankenheimer got mad at me. And he goes,
Are there any dummies that win Academy Awards? And I said, Kevin Costner?
The level of obsession was truly frightening.
I actually have kind of shrine to Scorsese that I light a candle while I'm writing.
My true dream is to be a film critic like Roger Ebert, only thin.
Remember those people in the news who camped after Star Wars Episode 1?
Yeah.
I was one of them.
What these contestants had to go through to get to the show, then what they had to go through to even have a chance of winning, it's just unbelievable. You know, like they say about the Oscars, it's an honor just to be nominated. It may be an honor just to be on the show. And only 42 fanatic hopefuls will have that honor, moving one small step closer towards the title, Ultimate Film Fanatic. I'm not sure if the search for the perfect host was quite as extensive as the search for our competitors, but I do know for this next bit, I have to talk about myself like I'm not even here. You may know Ultimate Film Fanatic host Chris Gore from his hysterical and bitingly insightful movie reviews, or perhaps his work as founder of the, dare I say, legendary indie film rag Film Threat, which, by the way, is still available online at filmthreat.com. When I get like someone who says, that one issue of Film Threat, you know, in issue 6 of Film Threat Volume 2, you know, there was this one article where you did this, I don't remember. So it's funny to think that I would actually have creepy fans, but even me.
Chris Gore is a film fanatic. This is just a natural show for him to host.
We loved his movie reviews. They were always funny, always snarky, always smart.
I mean, he's one of these people too, so that really comes out nicely in the show.
They're my peeps, if I may use the word peeps. It's not really part of my lexicon. Is that correct? Lexicon, normal language, whatever. What am I saying?
It's not about making fun of these people. It's celebrating them because Chris is one of them, and there's a kinship there that's really nice.
I swear, I played the home game because I'll sit around with my film freak friends, and we'll just sit there and try to one-up each other and one-up each other and one-up each other. So I've played this game, and I think the most difficult thing for me is not talking to the contestants. I have to be the host. So I'm somewhat tortured because I'm just itching to get into a discussion with these guys, and I can't.
If Chris wasn't hosting the show, he'd be a contestant, and he'd probably win.
She's right. I probably would win. But see, with hosting, I get paid no matter what. So let the games begin. The first round of Ultimate Film Fanatic pits 6 contenders from each region against each other in head-to-head battles of wit, wisdom,
a new star is coming, and his name is Dennis Quaid,
and worldly possessions.
Here's me posing with my Matrix toys.
Beating back the weak, won by tragic one. No! That was so close!
until the strongest, smartest, most obsessed, badassiest movie maniac of that entire region prevails. Only then will these 7 regional demigods lock proverbial horns in a showdown like no other.
I promised you some carnage, and I think we delivered.
If I can't win this one, I should go home.
With the surprise superstar finale you have to see to believe. The race is long, the field is strong, and here's just some of what these regional finalists have in store when they dare aspire to the title, Ultimate Film Fanatic.